Hello friends, let's solve a data sufficiency question from geometry. Okay, so here in the question you're given that actually you can see two triangles there, all right, and their angles are x, y, z. So this is x angle x, y, z, and this is angle SQR. Okay, so you are given that x minus q is equal to s minus y. That means difference of these two angles, and difference of these two angles, they are equal. So you have to find the value of angle Z. Okay, so as usual, if you are given some information in the question stem, we analyze that first. So what would be the good idea, because x and q are the angle from different triangles, similarly s and y are also from different triangle. Let's get the angles of the same triangles together. So okay, so let me write it as, let's write x and y together. So this will be x plus y is equal to s plus q. Okay, now what is x plus y? So if you look at it in this triangle x plus y, can I write x plus y as 180 minus z? This is angle z, so I can write this as 180 minus z, right? Similarly, in triangle SQR, s plus q can be written as 180 minus r. 180 minus r is equal to s plus q, because sum of the three angles in a triangle is 180. Alright, so now if you look at here, you can actually cancel this 180 term out, and then you will actually get z is equal to r. So it means that here in this triangle, this angle r is equal to angle Z. So this is what you conclude from the given information. Okay, so in the question stem, they did not want to directly give this Z is equal to R. They did not want to give this information to you directly. That's why they made it little complicated and gave it to you in terms of this equation. So that's what happens when you actually solve question stem. You get very critical information. You can get very critical information out of them. Okay, so now we have actually analyzed the stem. Let's move on to the statement. So let's go to statement 1 and analyze it or evaluate it alone. So it says that x into q plus s into y plus s into x plus y into q is equal to z into r. Alright, again, wouldn't it be a good idea to, take the angles, or let's say the angle, the term with angle x together and the term with angle y together. You can also do it the other way. You can also take s together and q together. It's up to you. So let's take x together and see what happens here. So if you take x, inside you will get q plus s, plus when you take the terms y together, so y into inside again you will get s plus q, that is equal to z into r. Alright, now q plus s, this can be written as q plus s into x plus y, right, is equals to z by z into r. Okay, now again, if you remember, q plus s can be written as 180 minus r. Similarly, x plus y can also be written as 180 minus z is equal to z into r. Let's solve this equation. Okay, so let me multiply and expand this. So you will get 180 square minus 180r minus 180z plus rz is equal to rz. Okay, so I can cancel this rz out. Alright, so when I cancel this out, what do I get? So I can actually simplify this. I can multiply both sides of the equation with a negative number. So when I multiply with a negative 1. So when I multiply both sides with negative 1, what do I get? I will get, where did it go? So I will get 180r plus 180z minus 180 square is equal to 0. Okay, or I can divide entire equation by 180. So I will get r plus z minus 180 is equal to 0. Okay, or I can write it as r plus z is equal to 180, right? Now we have already concluded that r is equal to z, remember? So I can write z in place of r. So I will get z plus z is equal to 180. When you solve, you will get z is equal to 90 degree. So we had to find the value of angle z, and with the help of the information in the first statement, we could actually conclude that z is equal to 90 degree over here. Alright, so that means this statement alone is sufficient. Okay, now let's evaluate statement 2 alone. Okay, so let me just make a partition over here. So now we are going to take statement 2 alone. So let me rewrite the statement 2 there. So statement 2 is ZQ minus RY is equal to RX minus ZS. Okay, so what do we do here? Okay, let us keep the terms with Z together, and the terms that have R, let them keep them together. Okay, so let us keep them together. So that will be ZQ plus ZS is equal to RX plus RY. Okay, now let's take Z out. So inside you will have Q plus S. Similarly, let's take R out. Inside you will have R into X plus Y. Now we already know that Z is equal to R, so we can actually cancel these terms out. So now we are left with Q plus S and X plus Y. Again, they can be written as 180 minus R, and X plus Y can be written as 180 minus Z. So it means again we are concluding the same thing, that Z is equal to R, which we already concluded. So definitely this statement is redundant. This information is redundant. We don't need this. We already know that R is equal to Z, and we are getting the same thing out of this. Okay, so we are basically not getting the value of angle Z here, okay, which is our question. Hence this statement is insufficient. Okay, so when the first statement alone is sufficient but the second statement alone is not sufficient, then you go for option A. So your answer is going to be option A here. Okay, so this was a simple question. All you had to do is a little analyze. Okay, so I think that's it. Thank you.